so about a minute to go. So if you haven't come into a comfortable place to sit, definitely find your seat. Our hands, like for those, I like to give you options. You can have your palms up. You can have your palms down. You can have your palms right by the side of your body. So just find that place. Let the shoulders soften, heart lift, belly towards your spine. Let's begin by closing the eyes and focusing on that beautiful life force, the breath. So as you take this breath in, fill your lungs from the very bottom all up to the collarbones. And then as you release, take it slow and steady. Just let it all slowly go out. Notice when you do that, how the belly button automatically draws up, back and up. So you feel this connection to your solar plexus. Now let's take 4 more of those breaths, and I want you to visualize as you're doing that, this beautiful energy and color yellow, like a sunflower, radiating out. So let's take that breath in, fill your body, fill the belly, fill the chest, fill all the way up to your collarbones. And then as you exhale, slowly exhale it out. Drawing that energy again to that center. 2 more times. Last time. Slow exhalation all the way out. And then once you've done that, let's take a big breath together. Inhale those arms all the way up to the sky. Spread your fingers like little sunflower petals. And then we'll exhale the hands to the heart center. Just take a moment, set your intention, and stay with that intention. That will be the thread today. I'd like to start you with a thought. This was my, I have an open devotional, and the quote at the end was very interesting. It was by a PhD by the name of Diane Dreher. She is a positive life coach. She's a teacher and a writer. And she said, when confronted by conflict and confusion, take a deep breath. Pause. And ask yourself, where is the gift in this? So, take the pauses. Let's go ahead and start in our stable table position. So as you come into the stable position, I want you to ground your fingers. Feel those little starfish hands. Press the earth away, knees under the hips, and think of hydraulics. So we're pressing the earth away. The belly button draws to the spine. And then as you inhale, scoop your heart forward and let it shine. As you exhale, press everything away and draw that belly button towards your spine. That yellow, vibrant energy. Let's take 4 more, moving with that breath. Waking up the spine. And letting the breath guide you here. One time. Forceful exhalation. And then find stable table. So in this place, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, tuck your right toes, extend that right leg, and very gently press back through that heel. Draw the belly button to spine. And as you're lifting that right foot up, squeeze your right glute and lift that left hand. So protecting your neck, your head does not have to move. We're just going to keep that neutral Winston Churchill chin. All right, challenging your balance. The left arm goes to the side. Energize those sunflower hands. And then the right leg draws to the side. Now, pull the belly button to spine. Hydraulics in the right hand. Moving with that arm, we'll hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you draw it back, reach, relax, breathe. Again, you can do some cat-cows here. Pulling in. So think of hydraulics. You're drawing that energy up from the earth. Okay? So we're going to try the other side. Harness that energy. Tuck the left toes. Press through that left foot. So energy, radiating that foot, leg. Then gently lift the foot as you lift your right hand. This is your bird dog. Now, hydraulics, you're pressing the earth away with that left side of your body. Draw the right arm to the side, powerful. Take the left leg to the side. That's it. Draw from that center. Hold 5. That's it. Breathe 4. Believe 3, 2, 1. Draw it back. Reach. Release. Take a quick brief pause. Now, you can come here anytime you need to. This is our child's pose position. Relax your hands. It's a good time to roll out wrist if you find that you hold a lot of tension in your hands and the wrist. And then we're going to come back into that stable position and take you right into downward facing dog. So spread your hands, actively pressing through those fingertips. Rise up. Adho Mukha Svanasana, our downward dog. So, harness, lengthen. Now, I'm going to go to your armpits. Imagine they're magnets trying to draw towards each other. So your armpits are drawing towards each other here. Head relaxed. Core braced. Tailbone rises up. Sits bones broad. Take 5 breaths. Firing up the legs. Harness that energy. It could be a long exhalation. Visualize those armpits. Draw that active energy towards each other. That's it. Now fire up the legs. We're going to come into plank position. So as you shift into your plank, find that strong position. Hydraulics. Hydraulics. Powerful legs. I want you to imagine you're climbing up a mountain. Okay? So we're going to take the right knee over towards that elbow and then left. Here we go. 10. 9. Now if this gets too much, you drop those knees down and continue with bringing the leg. 8. 7. Belly button in. 6. Keep pressing the earth away. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Downward facing dog. Breath. Separate your feet just a little bit right here. And we're going to take this right hand. And I want you to envision your rib cage. We're rotating the rib cage over towards that left side. And if wherever you can reach this right hand, maybe it's the ankle, it's the calf. And then I want you to gently draw that left hip back and then rotating over towards that left side. Head can stay relaxed. You can look in that direction. Powerfully press that left hand into the earth. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We'll hold 5. Broaden the sits bones. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, as you unravel, pause, spread the right hand, so there's that connection. Powerful arm. The left hand reaches somewhere on this right side, and then revolving that rib cage over in that direction. Belly button to spine. That's it. Breathe. Keep pressing this right hip back. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring that hand down. We're going to jump forward into Malasana. So as you jump, you're going to find that little yogi squat. Now, I always like to remind people, if you have any discomfort here, you can lift your body up. You can take a block, books, whatever you need. But take a moment right here, allowing the elbows to open up the inner legs. Tailbone is nice and heavy. Heart shines. Belly button to spine. We'll hold here and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from here, we're going to play with Bakasana. Now that is your crow pose. Not everybody loves Bakasana, and that's okay. But if you would feel comfortable, or just the prep, we're going to hold Bakasana for 5 breaths. If you need to come out, it's okay. So it's the cat back. We find that place, right? Knees somewhere at those triceps. Belly button to spine. Hydraulics as you press the earth away. Maybe one foot, maybe the other. But find your gaze and believe, you believe, I can do it, I can do it. Take those pauses where needed. We'll hold and breathe. 5. Heels towards your bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath. Wherever you went, I'm sure it was beautiful. Success. Now this time we're going to do it one more time and work our way back into that plank. So you might just step back into plank, which would look like this. Step, step. Or you might come into that Bakasana. Inner legs inner arms are active. Those armpits are drawing towards each other. So there's that dynamic force here, and jump. It's all good. Whatever we got there. Lower yourself onto your belly. Breathe. So take a moment here. Feel the tops of your feet. We're going to work that mid-back. The hands are going to be on the occipital ridge. Hips are still. The legs are active, but I don't want you to feel like you have to squeeze your bottom too much. Press into the tops of your feet. And we're going to work that mid-back. Neck is neutral. Coming up 1, 2, only to where it's right for your spine. Exhale 3, 4, pressing your toenails into the mat. 5, so there's the hydraulics in that end. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a pause, breathe. And then placing your hands a little further back than normal, I want you to imagine your wrists under your elbows. So it protects, drawing those shoulder blades down your back. Very gently come into your little cobra. So your heart shines. Tops of feet pressing, legs active, and then release your body. Powerfully press the earth away. Downward facing dog. Just going to keep my angles here. All right, we're going to work our way to the top of the mat. So looking forward, you may step or you can lightly hop. Once you're at the top of the mat, press through those feet. Hydraulics as you come part way up. Core braced. Neutral neck. Exhale. Flying all the way up. Active legs. Draw from that center. Palms reach to the heavens. Exhale the hands to your heart. Pause here in Tadasana. So now envision hydraulics, drawing the body up, heart, core. All right, moving with that breath. Inhale the arms all the way up to the sky. Lengthen, maybe a little lift of the heart. As you exhale, fly all the way down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or lightly hop into that plank. So powerful, press into that position. All right, your vinyasa. I'm going to demonstrate chaturanga by shifting my body weight. That little shift to body weight. Bending the elbows but broadening the collarbones, and then gently open your heart. As you exhale, draw back. Breathe into that Adho Mukha Svanasana. So again, pressing the earth away. Right leg comes all the way up to the sky. All right, bending the right knee, bringing the right heel towards your left hip. Open, but still keeping balance in those hands. Hydraulics. That's it. Now, as you square, the right knee is coming over to that left elbow. And we're sending it right back to open the hip. Let's do that 4 more times. Exhale. Take that breath. Exhale. Belly button to spine. Hands pressing the earth away. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more times. So that rotation. 1 more time. Now you can stay here or you can press it out. Revolve into that fallen triangle. Now again, hydraulics. Breath. And then as you unravel, come right back into the downward dog. Breathe. So we'll try the other side. If you need to take a break, please honor your body. It's all good. I'm just happy to have you today. So be where you need to be, and we'll try the other side. So draw that awareness back, right here. Yellow, solar plexus. Spread those fingers, relaxing the neck. All right, draw that. Bending the left knee, drawing that left heel towards your right hip. Open the hip to get that stretch. Solid, so the armpits. Draw the armpits towards each other. Protect. Now, here we go. We'll do those movements of crossover. So inhale here. Exhale that knee over towards that right tricep. And back. This is 4. And back. This is 3. Keep pressing the earth away. And back. This is 2. And back. Now in this one, if you want to go into that fallen triangle, right, we can slide it through. Use that dynamic energy, hydraulics, to open to the heavens. Spread, stretch, breathe. And then taking that right hand back down to the earth, unravel, breath. Beautiful. Take a little pause if you need to. Come on down to that child's pose. Release, relax, breathe. Beautiful. Now we're going to continue on, building some strength, and then we'll work our way down. So spread your hands, feel those arms, feel the armpits trying to draw towards each other. Actively coming into position, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg rises up. Bending the right knee. Let's step into high lunge. So that little kitty cat feeling as we step. Now in high lunge, just take a moment. That back leg is very active, yes? And then we rise up into that crescent lunge. So I like to envision mountain pose, Tadasana, shoulders, hips, and then the arms. So I want to keep this left leg very active, the left hip moving forward, and then coming into a rotation, the left hand to that right thigh, and gently rotate and breathe. If it doesn't bother the neck, you may gaze at that right hand. Keep pressing through that left leg. Breathe 5. That's it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now as we come back to center, pause, breath. I'm going to open up into warrior 2. So you're going to get my lovely backside, but that's okay because you can still see lines of energy. I want you to envision right here. Here's where my belly button is. Trying to find that place of balance, the heart, the strength, the gaze. That right knee is over the ankle. If you want to challenge and get a little deeper stretch here, rise up onto the ball of that foot. We'll hold for 5. Spreading the fingers. There's those little rays. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now gently place the heel down. Left hand relaxed. Let's straighten the right leg and gently fall back into reverse triangle. So feel this lovely stretch through the right side body. That's it. Breathe. Open up through this region. Create that space. And then as we cartwheel, this left hand comes down to the earth, pivot, and open. So we got another rotation. And we're going to play with a side body movement to work the obliques. So I'm going to show you some different variations, okay? So we're going to drop the left knee, relax, and find a variation of our side plank, okay? So this is pretty good because this is still very powerful. If you want to challenge yourself, no stress, you can stagger your feet or stack your feet. We're going to be imagining we're reaching for the sun and sending the rays behind us, okay? So you've got this rotation, still hydraulics in this left hand. So try maybe starting on the knee. That works, stay. But if you want to go a little deeper and you feel you've got that control, go for it. Let's go for 5. Inhale, exhale. 1, rotation. Inhale, reach, exhale. Inhale, reach, exhale. Now you start to go, I want to try it, give it a whirl. Hydraulics in the left arm, open, one more time, reach, open, a little stretch for the side body. Bring it back over, find your plank position, and then vinyasa. So again, maybe you decide that you want to just drop and find a moment to find cobra. So I want you to always listen to your body, see what feels good. Connect with that breath, pause where needed. The pauses are where the good stuff happens. And then as you release, take that moment, maybe set so you can get that wrist under your elbow. Powerfully power up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's try the other side. So again, powerful. Armpits draw in. Left leg comes up. Bending that left knee. Let's bring it through and step into that high lunge. So feel that strength as you rise up. Find Tadasana here. Draw up. So now I want to feel a big stretch right here through this right hip flexor. Now staying here, take the right hand to the outside of that left leg, opening up. Breathe. Gaze where it's right for you. We'll hold 5. There's all kinds of energy here. Pull from that center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now as you unravel right into that warrior 2. So now you've got the front side, don't you? So find that place where the belly button is center, your heart. Then energy draws out of the arms, the fingers, all starting from right here, that solar plexus. You can gaze over the left hand. Rise up onto the ball of that left foot if that's available. Breathe. Breathe. Explore. See where you go. This is a courageous pose. We'll hold 5, 4. That leg's getting a good stretch. 3, 2, 1. Now sink the heel down. Let's come into that reverse triangle. Offer. Get that big stretch for your side body. And then as we come back, here comes that cartwheel with the right hand coming down to the ground. And now we're back into that runner's lunge. Press down, take that rotation. Back leg active. So we're going to come into that side plank, any variation that works for you. I am going to turn around so you can see me. So I can drop into this position. Hand hydraulics. Breathe. Yes. So inhaling here, I'm going to exhale and reach. So as I reach up to the sun, I'm grabbing that dynamic energy. Exhale, rotate. So rotating the rib cage in that direction. 3 more. If you want to try a few with that, come on into it. That rotation. Keep pressing the earth away. 1 more time. That's it. Stretch, believe. Side body stretch. Find that plank position. Breathe. And we are going to work our way down. Any vinyasa that works for you or a child's pose. Open. Release. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Let's come all the way up. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're going to work our way back to the top of the mat. Play a little elevator game, and then work our way down onto the bottom. So gazing forward, you may step or hop. Once you're back at the top of the mat, inhale, part way up. So we're lengthening, drawing. Exhale, release. All right, take a moment with your hands. So I'm going to give you some options here. You can hold on to the back of the legs. You can take your peace fingers, lift and pull the big toes, drawing your body down. Active legs. You can also get a nice stretch for your wrist. So I can lift my right foot up, slide my right hand underneath, and the toes are going to massage the wrist and apply a little pressure. So that feels really nice. You can do one hand at a time. If you feel like I've got this balance, lift and slide the other one under and wiggle your toes here. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So we can give ourselves self-massage, which I think is the best. Give yourself those moments when something feels static and caught up. Breathe. Feel that breath. Take the pause. The pause is the wonder, that place, that special moment. The silences. And then as you're ready, lift the right foot, lift the left. Let's roll the body up this time to standing. Take your time. All the way up. Once you're all the way up, find your Tadasana and breathe. Imagine right now energy's radiating out, out. We're grounded and we're lifting. So imagine that you're an elevator and we're going to be bringing our body down into a squat, but we're on our tippy toes, all right? So play with it, okay? So I've got my feet together. I'm going to take my hands out in front of me. They're about the height of my shoulders. Draw the shoulder blades down and towards each other. So we're going to come up onto those toes, finding balance. And then as you bend your knees, we're actually coming like you're going to go into Utkatasana chair pose. But we're going to lower down to almost about part way here. Gaze at your fingertips and let's pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See if we can come all the way up. Keep squeezing, squeezing, squeezing those inner legs. All the way up. That's it. Just come back down. Sending the hips back. Belly button to spine. We'll pull a little lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now squeeze those inner legs together. Stay. It's okay if you don't. Come on. We got this. We got this. Breathe. All right, this time we're going to come down, all the way down, so that our sits bones are on our heels. That's it. Draw those shoulder blades down your back and pause. So in this position, we are going to play side crow. Now, side crow is challenging. And you do want to think, okay, my armpits are drawing towards each other. You're pressing and the elbows are bent. And we're rotating. So play with it. It doesn't mean it has to happen today. So I'm going to inhale here. And as I rotate, I'm going to exhale over towards that left side. So my right elbow might hook on. Now, this is where we really have to think about, I got to dig this elbow into that outside thigh. Place the hand down, the other hand. Now, rotate the armpits towards each other. And maybe we create a shelf. Belly button to spine. Now, hydraulics. Push the earth away. Now, it might not happen. It might be that you're just here today. It's okay. But think of hydraulics. You pulling in and breathe. And then as you have to come out, pause, breathe. Aren't you glad you only have two sides? So we're going to try the other side. If you need to stretch out before you do the other side, take a little stretch, wiggle your toes. And then we'll try the other side by bending those knees. Sits bones are going towards your heels. We're finding that balance. Armpits rotate towards each other. So there's energy in those arms. It's like you're squeezing a block. Spread your hands. Place the hands down. Take the knees against that left tricep. And then draw the armpits towards each other. Pull that belly button to spine. Trust. The feet come up. Breathe. We can hold, breathe. Hydraulics. Press the earth away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. And breathe. Beautiful. Let's sit down. You can just plop and bring your feet together and pause here. And Barre Konasana. So, in this position, I feel the soles of my feet. I want to find those sits bones. So it's okay to move the flesh. So we anchor there. So hydraulics here, we're lifting up, perineum. Taking hold of your ankles. Create some length in your spine. Just let your knees be heavy. Focus on your breath. You could even pause at the top of the breath. And then as you exhale, see if you can lengthen the exhalation. We're going to take a little stretch here. And then we're going to do some butterfly crunches. So as you come into this, the elbows can actually press against the thighs, holding on to your ankles. Use a little pressure if that's available. And just let that elbow guide your knee towards the earth. Your gaze can be past your toes. And then if you'd like to round your back here, you may. Or just stay right here and create length. So it's almost like my heart is leading me. My heart is leading me. Belly button draws to spine. Feel that stretch. Connect with the soles of your feet. And we'll hold here and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you come up, feel the sits bones. Draw your knees together. Pause. All right, we're going to play with reverse table. It does take a lot of strength, and then we're going to do some dancing crabs. So dancing crab is too much on your wrist. By all means, you can come down onto your in bridge pose. So I'll demonstrate both. But have fun with this dancing crab because there's a lot of hip action as well as core. So when you come into that reverse table, the hands are spread, and again, hydraulics. We're pressing the earth away. Feet, hydraulics. I'm pressing through all 4 corners of each foot as I lift into that table. Squeezing my bottom. And then you can soften your elbows and drop. Powerfully press. So this would be just to engage because you've got some of this action that will occur. Now, in dancing crab, I'm going to reach and reach Now, if this is too much for your wrist, you can come right down, come into just reaching. So I want you to find what works for you. Let's take the next 15 seconds to play with dancing crab. So dancing crab. Breathe. You can gaze at the horizon. A little dancing crab. Try one more on each side. Breath. Beautiful. Find those sits bones. Pause. And we're set up right for Navasana, boat pose. Now, Navasana, boat pose is one of the hardest poses for me. So draw the belly button to the spine. See if you can draw those shoulder blades down your back. Set your gaze at the horizon and play with just finding those sits bones. So maybe this is where you stay. Maybe if it's available, engaging those inner legs, yes? Imagine there's a string at your heart pulling you forward. You could stay right here. And this is where I have to stay because I just know my body right now. But if you can extend those legs, you go for it. Set your gaze, believe, and breathe. Let's hold for 5. Heart moves forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the feet down. Roll on to the back. And we're actually going to come into some bridges. It's a little different. The arms don't have to do anything on this. It's all from your glutes. So, down into my bridge pose. My feet pressing. They're about the distance of my hips. My arms are over my head and my palms are together. So I've connected there. Now I'm going to lead with my pelvis. As I inhale, I'm going to rise up and pause here. Feel the backs of the shoulders. Squeeze my bottom. Release. So that's, you can find a rhythm with this. Inhale, exhale, or exhale, inhale. All right, let's go for 10. Powerfully pressing. Think of those hydraulics with your legs, your hips. 8. Feel the palm. 7. The glutes are engaged. 6. The belly button to the spine. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now bringing the soles of the feet together. Here come our little butterfly crunches. So you could even transfer if you have that block, if you like. So I've got the block over my head. I can come up, transfer the block, tap it down. Now take the block, press the feet. So that moment right here, the shoulder blades come up, the core is braced, sacrum is heavy. You can lower down. Play with this, the old transfer, then the connection. Release. Exhale. Take your breath. Exhale. Take your breath. Exhale. Press, 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 press. Release. Pass it off. Press, 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 press. Come back up. Let's try a few more. Keep that sacrum nice and heavy. How about one more each? So this is one with the feet and one with the hands. Take a pause here. Stretch your legs out and imagine right now your whole body is like that starfish. All right, we do have another one here. So I want you to envision, these are almost like we're little starfishes. So my legs are out, my arms are out. My right hand will go towards my left leg. So as I inhale, I'm going to exhale and reach. So you could do it this way without your upper body moving. Or inhale, exhale, reach. Take that breath. So you decide what works best for you. Harness that energy. Think of that star. You are a star. Beautiful sunflower. Inhale. 1, As you come up, you're exhaling. 2. Core braced. 3. 4. Always coming back into that stretch. Harness. 5. 6. Harness. 7. 8. 9. One more. And 10. Big full body stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. We have one more, and then I want you to find your bridge pose after this one, or your shoulder stand. But this one, windshield wipers. I'm going to demonstrate 2 different ways, all right? So the knees can be bent, but your legs are going from side to side. The arms are open, the heart, shoulders stay down. So the movement is coming through this mid part of your body. So you can have the legs straight or bent. So they're windshield wipers. So the arms are open to the side. Harness, that sacrum is heavy. Belly button to spine. And you can draw your knees so they're stacked right over the pelvis here. So you can feel right here. There's your hip bones. Belly button to spine. You can stay here and go from right, inhale, left. So my shoulders aren't moving, my heart stays open. You can also extend the legs. Taking the legs side, inhale, exhale. But you definitely want to keep that heart open. Press in the back of the hands. So you find what works best for you. If it bothers that back, please, it's okay to stay right here. Keep harnessing from that center. You're supported, your back is on the floor, so that does give us a little added support. But pay attention. That's the beautiful thing I think about yoga is pay attention. Again, you could try it this way. Let's try 4 more. 4. Here comes number 3. Belly button to spine. 3. Here comes number 2. Always going back to that center. When you come back here, ground control. 1 more each way. As you come back to center, give yourself a nice little hug. Release, relax, breathe. Take your pauses. Now I know we did bridges with the active bridge, but I always love to go upside down. I think it's truly important in a practice of any kind, whether you're using your wall, a block, a supported bridge. If you have a shoulder stand practice, by all means, just always remind yourself you want to feel that support here in your neck, the back of the head, or any other upside down. I'm going to demonstrate the block under my sacrum in a supported bridge because I think it's such a lovely healing position. But you find the best one for you, because every time we come to the mat, it's a new feeling of how do I feel today? What do I need? So let's see what you need. Give it a whirl. This is your time. So if I lift my hips up, I can place that block under the sacrum and support. Just take a moment here to get those shoulders. You can stay right here. The head is still. You can also find balance, actively pressing through those feet. You could always move from this position right into your shoulder stand if that's part of your practice, by just placing your hands right here and guiding yourself up. But let's take the next few moments, wherever you are, just stay and breathe. Stay and breathe. Find that vibrance, that inside part of you that sometimes we forget about. That fire. That yellow. That sun. And even right here on the mat, this is where we learn how to deal with conflict and confusion. Take that deep breath. Pause. And ask yourself, where is the gift in this? Now, as you come out of your pose, stretch your body all the way out. Just lengthen. Feel like somebody's got your ankles and your wrist, and they're just giving you a little traction move. Feel that stretch. Take a deep, full, rich breath in. Open your mouth and just let everything go. Just let everything go. You can rock your head side to side. Just let everything start to melt away. Let the face muscles relax. If you feel any tension in your low back, this is a good time. Maybe give yourself a squeeze, a happy baby. So I'd like you to scan your body. So when you do come into Shavasana, your body is ready. This is your time to heal. And you might even take a moment to go to the center, the solar plexus, placing both hands on your belly button. Visualize the color yellow. And as you're visualizing the color yellow, see little sunbeams, little rays coming out in every direction of your body. So your light is shining. So right now it might feel like we're in the dark. Finding that light within. And then I'll leave you in Shavasana. Stay as long as you like. I'm going to come up and just say a few words, but you stay, enjoy. I thank each and every one of you for being here. I close by bringing my hands together. And the light within me humbly bows to the light within you.